Before we leave you this morning, a personal perspective about the president's decision to drop out of the Paris Climate Accord. I think it is the worst decision of his presidency. It's bad for the country, bad for the environment, bad for our standing in the world. The United States of America shrank in the eyes of the world on Thursday. Our moral standing was diminished. The president essentially said he doesn't care what science says. He doesn't care what 195 countries around the world said about lowering carbon emissions. He cited all kinds of dubious statistics to justify his decision, but there really is no valid reason. Our sovereignty was not threatened by the Paris Agreement, and our economy would not have tanked had we abided by those self-imposed reductions on carbon dioxide. I would chalk up the president's decision on Paris to personal spite against environmentalists, elitists, all those pointy-headed intellectuals, and to politics. Mr. Trump has thus far failed to deliver on many of his campaign promises, didn't move the U.S. Embassy in Israel to Jerusalem, didn't get a Muslim travel ban, isn't going to build the wall he promised, isn't likely to get a total repeal of Obamacare. There's one thing he could do unilaterally, that was pull out of the Paris Climate Agreement. So he did. And now the United States joins Syria and Nicaragua as the only countries in the world not honoring that agreement. Puts us in good company, doesn't it? The president said he was elected to represent Pittsburgh, not Paris. He's also supposed to represent Florida, which is surrounded by water, which is rising. We know about climate change. We live with it every day. I don't think the president would care much about this unless water started rising at Mar-a-Lago, ocean to the sea, and the sea is encroaching. It's going to take 4 years to withdraw from the Paris Accord, which means another president could rejoin in 2020. In the meantime, a wide variety of political and business leaders of both parties are saying they will respect the Paris Agreement and work toward its goals, no matter what Washington does. Broward County Mayor Barbara Sharif put it very nicely on Friday. She said, quote, "When it comes to climate change, I believe we should listen to our planet, not to our president." Well said, Madam Mayor. Couldn't agree more. That's my perspective for this week. Hope you have a great Sunday. Remember, as always, stay informed, get involved.
Want to thank you for all of your tweets and contacts. We love when you weigh in, and we invite you to do so on any topic you like. Take a look at some addresses where you can reach us. We're pretty easy to find.
Have a great
day.
Sunday.